Alright, so here's all the materials and like parts you're going to need for doing your oil change on the 2010 Prius. You can just pause the video and look at everything if you need, otherwise I'll just go through it real quick. So you're just going to want 2 jack stands. You don't need 4, it's all good to just jack up the front. That'll do just fine. A jack, of course, 0W20, you need 4.4 quarts. So we just got like 5 quarts, worked great. Funnel, a drain pan, a new filter, which comes with rubber. This is the old one because we've already replaced it. A torque wrench, and keep in mind this is a 1/2 inch, so you're going to want an adapter or the proper socket, which the socket you'll need is 14 millimeters. So get yourself a ratchet, 14 millimeter. Oh yeah, you need the adapter. But anyways, and the drain plug's a 14 mil.
And some cardboard.
And some cardboard, so you could sit on the ground without hurting your back too much.
Yeah, cool, good job.
Yeah, that's all the materials.
Yeah.
We jacked up the car from some jacking point up in the front down here. There's a bunch of plastic, except for just where the jacking point is. It's about like here. So you jack it up from there.
I'll put a picture of the jacking point because we got a good picture.
And then on the sides, you just put the jack stands in this direction, so they're in between the 2 little like divots for the emergency like jacking points. You just do that on both sides, make sure it's centered on the jack stands.
Right, there we go. Okay, I was the assistant on the centering, so this is almost centered.
Point accuracy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
we did the shakedown test, right?
oh yeah, make sure to shake the car down after getting on the jack stand.
Yeah, because I would not advise putting your head under the car until you do a shakedown test. So let's do a shakedown test so everybody can see what you would do. You make sure you do that before you put your head under the car.
Another thing that's important is you want to pop the hood and you want to open up the oil like cap. So where's the oil cap? Where is it on this car?
It is pretty much the same as a 1999 Testarossa, right?
Oh yeah, exactly the same. Okay, well this shit's kind of tight.
Oh, you want to open that to relieve pressure or something?
So the oil will drain out after. Make sure not to lose the cap.
We're learning stuff already, okay?
Yeah, and then now we just get the drain pan under and we just crack open the bolt and drain out the oil.
Okay.
Alright, so all you need is your ratchet and then 14 millimeter socket. And then let's get under the car on the passenger side.
Okay.
And okay, your bolt is going to be this guy right here. So you can kind of tell this is your oil pan, this big kind of like black pan looking thing. And you're just going to want to crack this guy open. And then make sure you have something to catch all the oil down here. Some sort of oil pan that you can take to your like local Harbor Freight, or not Harbor Freight, O'Reilly's, to dump out that oil for free. So, all right, so here's like an oil pan that you can get from your local O'Reilly's. Pretty standard, they're pretty cheap. Just make sure before you drain your oil, like before you put this guy under there, you want to open up this little drain plug here. And there you go, now it's ready to go. Put it under the car and crack open that drain plug. Okay, we'll have to do a makeshift breaker bar maybe.
Do you want to use the spray?
No, let's try this.
Oh.
This is an old farmer's trick. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, oh, you just made a breaker bar with this, huh?
Yeah, so let's say your bolt's really stuck, you can WD-40 the bolt, or if you have an old pipe, or the pipe for your like jack, you can just put it on the end of the ratchet and you get more leverage.
That worked like a charm. Awesome. Challenge is no oil on my hands, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I gotta do it by hand. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Whoop.
Oh!
Hands are clean, bro. Oh no!
They're pretty clean.
I got oil, but that's from the board.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright, now we just wait.
Yeah, the
Oil, this oil to drip, right?
Yeah. You can do an oil change with the front end lifted up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. All you have to do is lift up the front, okay? Let's see if that oil is still dripping. Alright, I just want to show you guys what it looks like under here. Filter's right here. I don't know if the phone wants to focus. So that's what we're going to try to dislodge here, okay? Alright, so there's your oil filter here. Just try to get it really good. It is going to be really tight, but I dislodged it earlier. I wasn't on video. There we go, okay? So I should be able to get it with my hand now.
There might be a little bit of oil that comes off.
Not quite.
When you crack, or when you take off the oil filter completely.
Oh, where's that pen?
A bit of oil coming out.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Oh wow.
Alright. Now we're taking this to O'Reilly's. Right?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, so the direction of the filter doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it text up because why not? That's the first step, and there's one thing that a lot of people might miss, which is this little piece of rubber that you're also going to want to replace. And that guy's just going to be right here. And so you're just going to want to take this guy off with your fingers.
Okay, so it's very specific, right? It was in between the...
Yes. You can kind of tell it looks like there's supposed to be something there.
Yep.
So here's our old one. And toss out with the filter.
Bad news if you forget it. Yep.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of an oil leak. And get this guy around. Oop. Alright. So again, just make sure it's between these two grooves here. It's kind of obvious where it should be.
Yeah.
Make sure it's around the whole thing.
Alright, and we screw this guy back in by hand, right?
Yeah, put it back in place. You don't have to make it super tight. If it's tight when you're taking it off, that's because a lot of the times with the shops, they just screw those guys on super tight. It really only needs to be hand tight. Obviously, like try and make it pretty tight, but it doesn't have to be too crazy.
Okay.
Alright, so we have a torque wrench. This is what you're going to use to get your drain plug back on the car at the right tightness. It's very important you use one of these tools. The way it works, at least with the Harbor Freight one, is you unscrew this little black piece on the end, like that, unscrew it, make sure it's loose, and then you're going to want to go up to 27 foot-pounds, which is the tightness for the Prius. And so it touches that bottom line there, we know we're at 20, and now we're going to go up to 7, so 27. So it's 7, it's right under that 20 line. Let's say it's 27.
Okay.
And then you tighten it back up.
Start putting the screw on by hand here. Okay, and then later on I'm going to use a torque wrench. So just try to find where it goes.
A little higher.
It's a little, yeah, I'm at a kind of a funny angle. There we go. Okay. So alright, and then now I'm going to use the torque wrench. And you want to go until you can hear it click. So, alright, so we just, we want to show you guys the clicking sound once you hit the torque. Ready? That's it. The screw is torqued exactly to spec now.
There you go, just like
Okay.
the factory wanted it.
Just like the factory. And probably better than Jiffy Lube or the other places would do it.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so the last step now is just to take your 0W20, which should be good for like winter and summer and whatnot, and then a funnel. And then we're going to come up here where we unscrewed the cap earlier to let the oil drain. Make sure the funnel gets in there nice and good. And then you can tell the measurements on the side here. It's got indicators by the liter. So there you go. And I think it was 4.4 liters or quarts?
4.4 quarts.
4.4 quarts. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then about like, I don't know, like that much or so.
Yeah, because it's a 5 quarts bottle here, that about. Yeah, and we got the high mileage because we've got pretty much 170,000 miles on this Prius, so
Yeah.
I figured it would be a good idea to get the high mileage. All right,
There you go.
all right, let's do it.
Yeah, that should be
Okay,
good.
so we're gonna give it a second for the oil to settle, and we're gonna check the dipstick here.
Yep.
All right.
All right, should be good. We're just gonna check the dipstick real quick, make sure it's good. So,
Are we supposed to shake it like this?
I don't know. I like to do that just for good measure.
You like to shake the car, you like to shake the dipstick.
Which actually, you should clean the dipstick off first.
You should clean
and
it,
then
yeah,
go for it.
absolutely.
Okay, so once you've checked the dipstick and that looks good, just grab your cap, close this back up. And as you can see, the cap even tells you 0W20.
Yeah.
And oh, it's not threading on. It's super nice. There we go. Shouldn't have to force this guy too much. Yep.
Cool. And
All right,
that's
now we just got to bring the car down, and that's pretty much the whole job.
yeah. Okay.
Let's get the jack. Video
All
this
right.
up.
Yep, I got it. Now we're gonna set up the jack, right? So we can take the car down nicely.
So you want to make sure that the jack is even and like very centered around this piece here. Of course, right now it's not, just so I can show you guys. So you're gonna want to try and line it up like this.
And just for editing purpose, this is probably at the beginning of your video, but because I want to show you how to do it from the start. But at the end,
All right, how does this look?
you
Does it
take,
look
yeah,
centered?
it looks perfect.
All right, and now
Yeah,
start going up.
yeah, we're going up first, right? Yep, we're going up because we're gonna remove the jack stands. You probably need to get away from the car.
Yep.
Yes, one thing you want to do, make sure that you apply all the safety measures, don't stay too close to the car. Okay, great. Dude, you are strong.
All right. Take
Okay.
the jacks out. Are they good?
Looks like the jacks can, I hope, can come off. I guess we're gonna find out.
Let's see here. No.
Not yet?
Is that what's finishing? There you go.
All right,
Get the
Okay.
other side.
we're gonna go get the other jack.
Jack.
Okay.
All right, it's very important, first of all, that you line the jack up nice and square with that jacking point. And then the second most important thing is when you're lowering the car, you really want to lower it as slow as possible. So there's not a lot of force on the suspension,
Okay,
pretty much.
that's good advice. All right, make sure the area is clear.
Let it come down nice and slow. go.
Nice job.
There is your oil change.
Wow. Yep.
Alright, so this is how you replace your oil maintenance required thing. You're going to want to press the trip button on the steering wheel.
Okay.
And you're going to want to go until it shows trip A. How do you, there we go. So you're going to click this display button actually. This display button here. You're going to click this until it cycles to this, the oil maintenance required. And now you want to click the trip button until you see trip A on the bottom left.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so this is all with the car running. Now you're going to want to turn the car off. And now what you're going to do is you're going to hold this kilometer per hour / mile per hour button. So right here. You're going to hold this down, and as you do that, you just click the power button. And we'll click it one more time, turn the car on. Oh. Let go of the button too early. So hold on to the kilometer per hour button. Turn the car back on. And there we go. You're going to want to keep holding the button, I guess.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oil change is done.
That's
Good
it.
job. Thank you, sir.
Easy job.
Thank you.